spirals out of control.
Moment everybody waits for every week.
I'm going to take the points on the road here.
4-0 against the spread.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
This is a really thickly built guy.
I don't know what to say.
Those are the picks.
Well, we are all separated by a game each. I took the week last week with a 7-4 record. I'll take it. Let's dive in. Buckle up, people. Number 5 LSU is only a 2.5-point favorite as they travel to the Swamp. You need a Hummer. They've got a Hummer. Tell them, JoJo.
Hey, I'm Coach Joe. Tell them about it, JoJo.
David?
Sure, LSU is number 5, but
Now I got Hatchet.
I don't trust Joe Burrow and that LSU offense. And Florida is tied first nationally in takeaways. I'm going with Florida here.
Over to Sully.
Mike Sullivan out there to get on top of it, I believe.
Oh, my.
Enjoy
From
your
Joe
weekend.
Buck, thank you very much. How can I possibly go against Coach O? With the audio that we play,
Tell him, JoJo.
I have to go with Coach O here. I'm sorry.
You need a Hummer?
Listen, they are begging you to take LSU. The offensive line, all kinds of beat up.
Yep.
I don't think Burrow's going 2 for 2 in tough SEC environments. I'm going to take the Gators here. Game number 2.
Do it live!
Thank you, Billy. Notre Dame -7. They travel to Blacksburg to take on V-Tech. We go to David.
V-Tech is
why?
They're back in the top 25, but they don't have Josh Jackson. And I have to go with Notre Dame because of Ian Book and the white quarterback.
Wow. What is going on here?
What the hell just happened? We go to
We
Sully.
might lose to the Browns.
Sully.
I think Notre Dame's schedule the rest of the year, it's really not difficult. This is the game they have to get through. They have a good chance of running the table. I'm going to take Notre Dame.
I got to tell you something. I would have sounded exactly like you until I saw the stat. Brian Kelly is like 1 in 100 against the spread on the road against ranked opponents. Wow. Blacksburg at night, enter Sandman. I think the Irish can escape.
It's not true.
It is, Jim. I promise.
It's not factual.
It is. I'll take V-Tech in the points.
I have lost a lot of games.
Game 3, the Red River Shootout, Texas, OU, Oklahoma laying 7. We go to Hatchet.
Who's got AIDS?
I mean, Jesus.
The annual game at the Cotton Bowl. And I had a meeting with myself this week, and I said, you know what? I have to pick a new godson, and his name is going to be Kyler Murray.
Yes.
7 total touchdowns last week. I'm going with my new godson, Kyler Murray, in Oklahoma.
Over to Sully.
Alcohol might be a factor.
You know what? I'm going to agree with David here. Kyler Murray, kid's an absolute stud, and I feel bad that drop just fired when you spoke about Magic Johnson and Nate. So I'm going to side with you here with Kyler Murray.
I think you're a disgrace. Look, Texas has had it rolling. They feel good about themselves. They've won 4 in a row. I think the buck stops here. I think Oklahoma's just a superior team. I'll lay to 7 all day. I'm with David on this. Kyler Murray's in my top 3 for the Heisman.
Woo! Thing sucks.
Come on now. Oh, that's right. That's our offense. Northwestern at Michigan State. MSU laying 10. Who's excited for empty aluminum benches, David?
Can anyone explain what has happened to Lewerke? I have no idea what's going on with him in the last couple weeks, but could be bad weather. That advantage goes to Michigan State because Northwestern can't run the ball anymore. I'm going Michigan State.
Over to Sully.
I don't want another season of this, man.
It's homecoming, Michigan State. I think that they'll
The hell does that mean?
I know Northwestern played Michigan close, but I think State's going to find a way to win this game by more than 10.
I can't
I'm
believe
going to take
this.
State to cover.
I thought I was going to gain ground on you guys. I'm going to do the reverse of the reverse psychology. Everyone and their mother's picking Northwestern this week. Watch State beat them. I think Northwestern sold their soul to the devil to try to beat Michigan.
Yeah.
Now they come up and they lose by 11. I'll lay the 10. Game number 5, Maryland, Michigan, snooze fest. Michigan laying 17.5. We go to David.
I'm going to partake in drinking here very, very shortly.
Well, Sully mentioned,
I've heard.
Sully mentioned homecoming for Michigan State.
That is a horrendous call.
And homecoming, as we know, is one of the great words in the English language. And Michigan is also at homecoming during homecoming.
Those people?
I have to go with Michigan here.
Over to Sully.
I need some oxygen.
I do need some oxygen after that. I'm going to take Michigan, guys. I think this is a classic Michigan game. They go in, they beat up on bad opponents. They're going to just run it up.
You know what? Michigan, it's just a safer bet. They always beat bad teams. Maryland, they're not going to be able to run the ball. Just lay the points. I don't care. I don't even want to watch it.
Who said that? Wojo said that?
Let's go to the Sunday, the National Football League. Dolphins.
Oh, my God. How do you pick the Lions? How are the Lions going to win this game?
Dolphins, Bengals. Bengals laying 6. We go to David.
Both teams here lead their respective divisions, but both teams are also frauds. But because I have to pick a team, I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins here.
Interesting. We go to Sully.
Drink as much milk as your little belly can hold.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of a game with two fake teams. You know what I mean? Both teams are 3-1, but they're really not as good as they probably look at 3-1. I think Miami's going to rebound. I'll take the Dolphins with this because I think it was 7.5. Now it's 6. I'll take Miami.
Yeah. Listen, the points are attractive here. It's not about who wins. Bengal defense is terrible. Dolphins were a no-show against the Pats, embarrassed themselves. Give me the points. Close game. Not a game I'm really interested in.
I don't know what that means to play us out. What does that mean?
Game number 2, Jags at the Chiefs. Probably game of the week. Chiefs laying the 3. We go to David.
Showtime Mahomes and the Chiefs are coming off a short week at a very emotional game in Denver. But I'm sorry, because they have no defense, I have to go the Jags here. I think they make a little bit more plays on offense.
Over to Sully.
I'm just about that action, boss.
Love watching the Chiefs. Cannot pick against Pat Mahomes right now. That offense is so fun to watch. I know the Jags have a great defense, but I'm going to pick Kansas City.
I feel like I'm walking into a trap on this one. And you know what? To hell with it. I'll just stick with the Chiefs. I can't, David.
I got a game.
I think you do have a game here, but I'm not going to do the last-minute switcheroo.
Yeah.
I'll take the Chiefs, but I do wonder if the Jag defense would be the difference maker. Would be the one defense that might early in the year catch Kansas City off guard. Plus, it's Jalen Ramsey against Tyreek Hill.
I like that matchup.
I need some of that. Game number 3, Atlanta, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh laying 2.5. We go to David.
Second deck.
I laugh at this game being on this page because, you know, the Steelers are 0-2 at home this season. They cannot win anything at home. They give up everything. Matt Ryan has looked horrible, but he'll look like Joe Montana on Sunday. I'm going with Atlanta.
What about Artie Burns? We go to Sully.
Oh, that's a great story.
I'm just going to gain a game on you, David, since you're going against your Steelers here.
Okay.
I'll pick Pittsburgh. You know what? With all that's going on with Le'Veon Bell, him possibly coming back in a couple weeks, this offense has to get going. I'll take the Steelers there with the points. Cover it.
You got food.
Got to get a game on you.
Can the Steelers really drop 2 in a row at home? Can they really look as bad as they looked? Atlanta, for all of their scoring, I don't know, man. I got a real problem. Them going outside on the road. Pittsburgh's got to have a little bit of pride. Give me the Steelers laying under the 3.
Pride.
It's one of the great words in the English language.
Yeah, it is. You know what isn't? Eli. Giants travel to Carolina. Panthers are laying 6. I hope they beat them by 60. Go ahead, David.
The Panthers are coming off a bye week. They get
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Back from injury. And I have to go with Cam Newton. But I'm going with the Panthers because of what? The white running back, Christian McCaffrey. Let's go, Carolina.
We go to
We don't
Mike.
see color, David. Come on.
Those people?
David, I wish you would dance. You always dance to this song. But I'm going to do something crazy. And based on how this spread has moved again, it tells you a lot of people are betting on the Giants. I'm going to pick the Giants for the 3rd week in a row.
Oh, that's your loss. I can't handle another 2-yard pass. The Giants are terrible. And I don't think the Panthers' offense is anything special, but over the course of a game, I'm pretty sure they're going to beat the Giants by a touchdown. And frankly, I'm picking with my heart. I'm rooting against my team because I want to go 1-15 and get Justin Herbert from Oregon. Yeah. I have had enough of that mouth-breathing idiot Eli. Enough. Give me the Panthers. Last game of the week. Pack Lions. We're calling it a pick 'em because it continues to bounce back and forth.
Yes.
We're calling it a pick. Go ahead, David.
I know
what call you coach.
Yeah, you can call me Coach Kyle. This game, it keeps going back and forth. I know what it looks like, what the Lions might do, but in my right mind, I can't pick that team. I have to go with the Packers here. I'm sorry.
Over to Mikey.
I thought it was ass.
It's the game the Lions win, guys. It's what they do. They push you away, then they pull you back in. Lions' 2 wins this year so far are going to be over Brady and Rodgers. Hey, look, totally get an asterisk by it, I know. But they're going to go out and win this game.
No Randall Cobb at the time of us talking about this. There's a chance of no Devontae Adams, a chance of no Geronimo Allison. And it would be the most Lions thing ever for Stafford and Patricia to be all smug and arrogant after the game. I think the Lions win. I hope they don't, but I think they will. Those are the picks.
I want to so bad.
Totally unnecessary, but all right. 97-1.